Hey, what's going on, guys? It's Michael with Tactical League Media, here with Scott, US Airsoft, at the PTS booth at SHOT Show 25. Scott, how's it going, man?
Doing pretty good. Just kind of walking around. I've already filmed everything I need to, so I'm just kind of meeting up with friends, treating it like a big reunion.
Shaking hands, kissing babies, all that kind of stuff, I'm sure.
I just met Ian from Forgotten Weapons, so I'm pretty happy.
Heck yeah, man. You yourself, you are in Texas?
San Antonio.
There you go. How is the local scene out there? Have you gotten a chance to play at local fields?
Oh, yeah.
Kind of what's the overall vibe in Texas right now for the airsoft community?
Basically, it can be whatever you want it to be. My local field is it's great for beginners. It's humble. So not a lot of people go to my home field, Mission Airsoft in San Antonio, for like pure competition.
Sure.
If you want to go and get some really competitive airsoft done, you go to High Ground Airsoft, the EVIC outpost there, or you go to Awaken Airsoft, and I love both of those places. Really great places to go play. If you like the Speed QB, the competitive airsoft scene, but High Ground and Awaken can also get a little bit more calm if you're not up to like being a sweat try-hard the whole time.
Sure. Yeah, no, definitely familiar with kind of both of those operations. Awaken, obviously.
And then D14.
And D14, of course, right? Awesome outdoor field out there in North Dallas area. Mm-hmm. So shout out to everybody over there in Texas. Definitely a very diverse community.
Oh, yeah,
A lot of different like play styles out there and types of players.
There's a good mix of everything out there.
Yeah, man, it's a little bit like Cali in that sense, but I would say go a little bit deeper in the Milsim world for sure with some of the guys who play out there.
That and here we have the nicest players in the country.
You're very, very nice. I would say you guys, the Midwest, very nice players.
It's that hospitality.
It's got to be what it is, man. Asshole California players too, and that's my reference.
You got to count how many people will actually hold a door open for you.
That's fair. That's fair, man. Obviously, you are big into content creation for the larger airsoft community. How have you seen that kind of evolve over the past, 5-10 years from, the kind of old format of just gameplay videos, right, on GoPros to kind of more of the stuff you and RGK and certain people are doing now, more personality-driven, product-driven? Like, how have you seen it evolve?
I think that things have gotten much more competitive in the sense of how players play, because competitive airsoft got a lot more popular, and retro airsoft is it's not growing as much as it used to.
Sure.
However, the diversity between replicas is still very strong, I feel. Even in the competitive scene, you might see a lot of AAP-01s or a lot of high kappas, which is to be expected because they're very well supported in the community and the market. You can do anything with those. I would say gameplay-wise, it's still kind of, not per se random, but everybody has their own niche. Someone wants to do a lot of editing, someone does very few editing. Some people go to crazy AOs, other people only play at local fields. So it kind of just depends on who's putting together the content. As for me, speaking about myself, I still want to continue to do a variety of stuff. Reviews, discussions, tips videos. I still like doing that. I don't want to only put together gameplay videos, Diversity is definitely a good way to just present your audience with multiple access points to you as an individual and kind of your tastes and preferences, right? Because like the videos I'm working on right now, I'm working on like a 40-minute long collection video over my 121-piece collection, and that video is going to be insane with the edits. Like, it's going to be stupid. Then I've got like a 1-hour super serious video over like YouTube Exposed, where I got like 50-something questions from the airsoft community, the firearms community, and a whole bunch of other people that want to know anything about the monetization system, how videos get reported, why is so like the airsoft and firearms scene gets suppressed so heavily. I'm putting together that. Then a review over my GNG MG42. It's just all over the place.
Nice, man. No, it sounds like a really hefty nutrient-filled piece of content for sure.
And I haven't had that much time to really edit these videos. I haven't put anything out in the past 2 weeks just because I haven't been able to sit down and actually edit.
I'm sure SHOT Show is helping. Mark Zuckerberg's been in the news, with kind of him making a little bit of a, I don't know if you want to call it an about face or a transition, kind of backtracking on some of Facebook and Meta's policies in terms of shadow banning and limiting access to certain topics and types of posts. I know you're very active in terms of getting feedback from the larger kind of YouTube social media community about how airsoft can kind of coexist with the current establishment. How do you see, and do you see kind of Zuckerberg's transition and kind of pullback from censorship being something that will eventually kind of trickle down to us and allow airsoft social media and 2A social media accounts to be visible again? Or do you think this is just kind of, unfortunately, the way it's going to be with shadow banning and stuff?
I'm not quite entirely sure yet, because I think we all know how Instagram treats us.
Yes.
They will legitimately tell you, hey, we are not showing your account to anyone new, you're not popping up in searches, hashtags won't work, you are locked into the audience that you already have. Yes. And that's why pretty much anybody in the airsoft scene only bleeds followers a lot of times, unless something goes viral with their posts and then they pull up maybe a couple dozen followers or 100 or so. So we already know at the moment that Instagram is a bit of a dead track. There are content creators that are way bigger than me that are still like 1/3 my size, and that's no disrespect to them at all. I think they should be a lot bigger, but it's so difficult to grow on Instagram.
It's the nature of the platform right now, right?
Absolutely, because no one can even find your stuff.
Yeah.
On Facebook, I mean, we've seen so many airsoft like brand stores, YouTubers that have had their Facebook pages deleted for erroneous reasons, posts that they made 8 years ago. It's all sorts of stuff like that. And then on YouTube, it's a mess. Like, if I tried to go over all of that, we'd be here for an hour. I don't know yet if anything from Facebook and their transition will really affect us, or if we're too touchy of a subject that even they don't want to touch, but we'll see. And I also want to know if it'll stick, because people have been saying Mark Zuckerberg's doing this now because he's having a transition in his life, or is it politically driven? No one really knows yet.
Interesting timing with the inauguration and kind of the shift.
And he's a big donator. Like, I tend to stay out of politics a lot, but it's coincidental right now. I want to see more.
You're just a chill guy making observations, right?
I want some more evidence before I make a real decision.
Sure.
Because he might pull back on certain things.
Yeah.
But he might be like, okay, but like firearms content, which we always get lumped in with, especially on YouTube. Airsoft is real firearms on YouTube.
Yeah.
So with Facebook looking at airsoft, they might go, okay, maybe not touch that.
We're going to leave you guys where you're at.
Yeah, you guys, we'll see.
Okay. No, that all makes sense, man. We'll be interested to keep in touch with you and continue to get your perspective, like, as this whole thing evolves and as we come out of this time period, right? Because things are at an interesting point right now within the larger zeitgeist. Cool, man. Anything else you want to kind of let the people know about in terms of upcoming content or projects or appearances, or just where to find your content and more information?
Well, if you want to look up anything US Airsoft on YouTube. I'm also on Instagram, but as we were talking about earlier, you can't find us unless you type in every single letter. So if you're not typing in USAIRSOFT, you won't find me, even if I'm verified. But yeah, you can find me on Instagram, on YouTube. Right now I'm just working on the collection video. That's going to be madness. We crashed my car with my mom in it into a tower of boxes, just so we could scare her, but hood-ass 64-year-old Mexican mom was not scared.
She's seen worse in her day, man.
Oh, no,
like, she's lived a life.
We asked her a question, and somebody commented, "Your mom is hood," and my mom said, "I am the hood." So that made me laugh. But
spoken like an OG.
Then we're doing the YouTube exposed video, which I think will enlighten a lot of people.
Yeah.
You might get some pushback from some content creators because I'm exposing a lot of information that might adversely affect us, but it's stuff that people need to know. Sure. And after talking with a lot of the firearms YouTubers this past couple days, that video needs to be out there. There's a lot of information they want to know.
Awesome, man. We'll definitely keep an eye out for that. Most likely be sharing it across the TAC League pages and Biohazard pages.
I have 3 people that are waiting for it to come out because they want to make reaction videos.
Awesome, dude.
So
okay. Look forward to that, man. Sounds spicy. But cool, Scott. Appreciate you taking the time, man. Enjoy the rest of your SHOT Show, and we'll see you soon, all right?
I'm going to go get some Popeye's chicken.
As you should. Yes, sir. All right, guys. See you later. Thanks.